Dude, yeah, so we're getting on, bro. We're like...
And once again, we're back after a long hiatus here at the Baddie headquarters. We're gathered here with our four special friends here. I'm one of the hosts, Herbert.
Enrique.
Jonathan.
Ronnie.
And the Baddies are onto a new venture, rappelling. So I haven't done it yet because I'm kind of a coward when it comes to heights. How is that?
No, hold on.
We've met cowards.
No.
I'm not going to say any names. But
No, Herbert, I think you're just lazy. You don't want to wake up early. You always have the excuse that you want to see your real dad.
That's true, though. I do see it.
Nah, dude. I don't know about what real dad means. I just feel like your father, you know. But
Yeah,
whatever. Well, it's cool, man. You had to have family bonding. You know, you had to have a balanced life, working and real dad. Oh, rappelling. Sorry.
Yeah.
But so actually, starting with rappelling, I don't know why in my head I was like, let's do rappelling, and Enrique, you know, being the good friend of mine or a good baddie of us, he's like, stop barking. Sorry, it's just something happened with him. I gave him dog food today or whatever. But he ended up like agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, bro, I'll join you. So we ended up rappelling. We ended up bringing Ronnie with us. So Ronnie has his experience, and we brought Carlos, but he's not here. He might be here, but yeah. He loved it, but we'll start with Enrique. Like, so we started doing like San Antonio.
Can I ask you like what? Like, okay, because how do you come about to rappelling? Because I've never heard you mention that damn word ever until
what is
a month
it?
ago. Maybe
it kind of just happened as we're hiking. You kind of just see stuff, and then we like to climb stuff and like make our own trail. I mean, this is some stuff you guys already know with normal hikes. We'll make our own path and climb stuff and do stuff, and then eventually it kind of just popped up and like the idea of it, and then we just dove right into it. You know.
Well, that too, and also when you travel, when you go to like Costa Rica, you end up doing like, you know, extreme adventure or sports, you know. So we ended up doing rappelling and ziplining. So I was like, you know, rappelling is pretty cool. So I was like, we have waterfalls over here in California. Let's do rappelling. And I talked to one of my buddies that he's in a search and rescue team, and he said that just make sure that there's some like already anchors there, like, you know, some people set by professionals by like you know, what is it? Some park rangers or something.
Association.
They have an association that set those anchors. So we just have to take our equipment, which is our rope. There's different types of ropes, and then a harness, and then our helmet, and our carabiners, and a small little equipment that you need. And you just build up off of that. But it can get expensive.
Does the rope like have to pertain to your body type, or how does that work? Do you just get any type of strong rope, and that should be good?
There's two types of ropes that they use, I guess. It's dynamic and static. To put it very simply, dynamic is more stretchy, more elastic, I guess. It's meant to like reduce something, like if you fall a little, just stretch it out, I guess you could say. It's just really stretchy.
That's like physics, huh?
Like
for rappelling, it wouldn't be recommended. So for rappelling, we use static rope. It's less stretchy because as you're, I guess in a realistic scenario, I guess besides rappelling is all realistic, but I mean like if a helicopter trying to lift a body from the little beds they put them on, they would use static rope so it's not that elastic and it won't be bouncing the bed up and down, you know.
So what would be the point
static rope
of elastic rope or dynamic rope? What's the point?
That's
of that?
kind of meant for something that's heavier, I guess, but that would just catch the fall of something. But I mean, like for rappelling, we use static rope. That's what we use, static rope. It holds you in place so you don't bounce around too much, but it's still a little bit.
What kind of rope would you tie like a person with though? Like if you wanted to make sure they don't get anywhere. You know?
Static. That's the
I guess. I wouldn't use static or dynamic for that, but I mean, I wouldn't use that at all. But I mean, I guess I would go for static because the other one you'd be able to stretch it out. And if they're strong enough to just pull it out, But
if you rock climb, though, you use dynamic or dry rope. But since we do rappels, like rappelling is more like with the waterfalls and all that, we use static. And when you get the static rope red, like it becomes more more stretchy. It's pretty cool. So it's kind of scary.
So is there already a rappelling guy? Because like you know how there's weightlifting guys like Bradley Martin, all these like. Rich Pion, you know, is there like a rappelling guy?
Well, you know what? The Baddies are going to be that in California.
We're going to become that. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we spent a lot of time doing our research, so we're not doing anything dumb. We're not being reckless because it is an extreme sport and it could be dangerous. But we're doing our research. We're not doing anything dangerous. The carabiners, we make sure they actually sustain the weight because there's a bunch of cheap ones people buy, and those are not meant for climbing. Those will break. But you know. Buy some good gear. We know what to do, what to wear. We know how to do the ties. So.
Yeah, but no. So, yeah, we ended up going. We went to San Antonio Falls. Really cool place to do it. There's like, the first time we thought it was only going to be 3 chair drops. But there's way more than 3 chair drops. But the first time we took Ronnie with us. So Ronnie can say his experience with it. I don't know, Ronnie, that was his first time right? Was it your first time?
Yeah, you guys popped my cherry.
It was a little scary at first, wasn't it? It took him a little bit to do it.
Yeah, dude.
What was
But
going?
he
What was
did
going?
it. And
Yeah, what
after
was
he
going
did
through
it, he got better and better at it. He started jumping, started doing some crazy stuff. It was crazy. It was
Yeah,
great.
what was going through your head on your first fall, or like your first like 60 feet rappelling?
And I was like, all right, this is it.
He was just
I
trying
might die today. Like, fuck it.
Did you trust the equipment, like the harness and all that we had?
Yeah. Once we're up there, I mean, obviously, like you want to like pull on it. You know,
Check
you want to make
everything.
sure that it holds your weight. But yeah, I feel like once you're there, like once you're next to go and you're looking down, you're like, fuck, like okay, this might be it. Like I don't know, I might fuck up myself. Like the equipment's good, obviously, but
Do you make a bargain?
I might just let go. Like I don't know.
Do you make a bargain with God? Like, you know, when you like something dangerous is about to happen? Like, when I'm on a roller coaster, like, please, God, don't make this fall. Don't
All
make
of a
this-
sudden, you become religious.
Yeah, just for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, you pray like tres
For a couple
Marías
seconds.
and like dos Padre Nuestros. Like,
Like
That's
two
it.
of them just to make sure.
Yeah, but with Ronnie though, like it's funny. Like
It's
the
funny.
first one he didn't want to do the first one. He was like, nah, dude, let me do the water one. But I told him straight up, like if you go down a waterfall, like actual water, like you're going down in the middle of the waterfall, it's more slippery, so it's more dangerous because you get scared and you start slipping and then you start like panicking and then you start getting wet, which is pretty cool though because you know the heat. It was what like 109
dude,
or
it was-
108. It was
We
pretty,
couldn't feel it
well, you could
that much.
Yeah, that
it was
much.
like it's probably the hundreds. For
It's
sure.
after we
It felt-
left and got home, we're like, damn, it's super hot.
Yeah, it felt good to get wet, you know.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, but
Baddies
Yeah,
do.
But
But
yeah,
no.
the first like rappelling that we did, it was next to the waterfall, so we're on dry like land, I would call it. But then after, yeah, we went in the waterfall, and that was pretty cool.
Yes.
I lost my feet at one point. I mean, I slammed against the waterfall. Whatever, it was cool.
No,
Wait.
yeah, slipping was normal.
wait, oh that day.
No, yeah, I slipped, bro.
Yeah, that day we
I lost
only
my
had,
footing
we
and I
only
was
had
like,
one
wow.
helmet though, so we kept like it kept trading off helmets. So you know, just my helmet. But I told Enrique, I was like, dude, next rappel, like next time we come back, like you need your own helmet, so we can have two helmets, so it'll be easier to like swap around. But yeah, so the first time we went, we only did two drops, right? The first two tier drops. And then the second time we went, we took Carlos and we replaced Ronnie because he was busy getting his motorcycle license. But we'll talk about that
Replace is
later.
not the right word, but
Not
yeah, we
replace.
just brought someone else. Another baddie joined the
Yeah,
adventure.
another baddie joined the adventure because he was busy. He didn't tell us.
Replaced.
But we ended up bringing Carlos, and then that day, me and Enrique had in mind like we're gonna go higher.
That's hard.
And then
Oh,
yeah,
God.
we're gonna go higher. So we ended up that day. Carlos came with us. You know, Carlos did the first drop, and then Carlos ended up doing it again, the first drop again. But guess what? That I was away from him,
Oh my
and
God.
Enrique was at the bottom. So
I panicked
Dude,
on that one.
Carlos was
When I
by
got to the
himself.
bottom, I was like, what the fuck?
So Carlos was telling me from the bottom, like I was at the top, like I could. He's like, hey, does this look right? But I could barely hear him because the water's like, you know, the waterfall. And then like I could kind of see what his figure eight, which is figure eight is what connects you to the rope. I could see it like it's kind of twisted, right?
It looked off.
It looked off. But then I told him, wait. I was like, wait, let me go down there. But he's like, dude, this is gonna take forever. So he ended up like saying like, no, I'm good. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, whatever, go. And then from far away, right? So Enrique's down there. He's gonna
I
see
can't
him.
see anything. To me, they actually took a long time. I was staring. I was ready to record them, and they were just taking forever. Like I would look, I would see his head pop out a little bit, but I wouldn't say anything. I was damn, it's taking forever. Then eventually it started coming down, right? And then I panicked when he got closer to the bottom, and I saw him like I guess touch the ground, and I was like, wait, what the hell? What did you do? I panicked because I saw everything sideways, and like technically speaking, he didn't have the rope tied onto anything. He just kind of he had it going around with the figure eight. But it wasn't locked into like I guess the carabiner. So
So
technically
like, he was just
speaking,
holding his own weight the whole time.
Almost.
technically speaking, if he would have like released tension and the rope came off, he wasn't attached to anything. He would have just fell, I guess. You know?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, it was scary.
I panicked. I mean, like we taught him, and like I mean, I wasn't his fault. I mean, he's learning, he's new, and he did try asking, right? We just thought it was he had it down, right? But trust me, he will never forget that now, and now he's gonna do it right. I'm gonna have him teach the class next time.
For sure.
Because me and Jonathan teach a very good class before we have
Someone
even
almost
started.
died on their first days.
Well, no, technically he almost killed himself. he said he was good to go. We explained it. He was good to go. I went down. Jonathan went up. It was just him coming back down to me.
Maybe he was thinking about his ex. Maybe he was thinking about his ex. And
Maybe
wanted
he
to
was
just
thinking
give
about
up.
his ex. I don't know.
Maybe his head wasn't there. Whatever head you're thinking about, but whatever. Going back to the story. So yeah, we ended up. So that day though, the second time we ended up going, there's way more people, like actual like trainers, or taking like people were paying to do like the experience. So Enrique and I, we saw people going down the one that we wanted to do, which is the highest one. So me and Enrique ended up rock climbing up to that, which was pretty scary. Enrique
wasn't pretty scary. It was very scary. It was definitely one of the scariest things I've done.
Yeah. All you 3 rock climbed?
No, Carlos stayed down because Carlos didn't have a harness.
Our professional photographer.
Yeah.
So he did a very good job. He was a little dumb at first, but he walked up to the waterfront. We're at the top, and I mean we're moving around, we're climbing, and we're trying to get the rope ready and everything. And of course, here and there you kick a rock and it might fall down the 100-foot or more waterfall. And I mean, if that shit hits you in the head, then I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna apologize. You're the one that's in the bottom, but
that's right.
The poor kid was trying to get himself wet. You know what I mean? And like, I ended up hitting him with the rock without me knowing. In the neck. But like, he told me, dude, you hit me with the rock, and I'm like, I'm the only one that dropped like 2 or 3 rocks. But I mean, I wasn't throwing them at him.
How big were these rocks?
Probably like I don't
Pebbles?
know, like the size of
your finger.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No,
that's a boulder.
So we ended up doing that one though. Me and Enrique. Oh my god, I went first because I was scared. I was like, let me go first. Let me just get over this. And dude, it was fun. It was fun because you get wet, but like, dude, that shit was scary.
It was frightening. I don't know why that one was. It was the scariest one I've done. We've been to Malibu too, and that was cool. But I mean, and that was scary too. But I mean, that waterfall was just the scariest one I've done.
You're slipping, like it was slippery.
It was wet, and then at some point you have to go literally inside the waterfall, like the waters are just attacking you, and you're trying to rappel down, and like it was interesting. It was definitely an experience.
So
Jonathan's heartbeat his heart almost blew out of his chest.
Yeah, dude, I went down and I told Carlos like touch it. I was like, Carlos, you're not doing.
Touch me.
I was like, yeah, touch me. I was like, you're not doing this. And then like Carlos, like he was scared. Literally, Carlos told me like, dude, like I'll be down to do it, but I'm not gonna be rock climbing that shit. Like literally, if you rock climb on the side, there's points where because I was carrying the rope and the rope weighs. Literally, when I will be moving around, I carry the rope in the back. You know, sometimes when you move, like like if you have something in the backpack in the back that it's kind of awkward way, it'll throw you to one side.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I had to grab like a tree or something, like
but
just keep
scary
going.
because it was almost like it was rocky, but it was still like almost a wall, and like it was just scary to like climb that, and like very slippery. There's nothing that was like a safety for us. If we fell, that would have been it, I guess.
Was the bottom like rocky or like
there was the bottom of the waterfall. There was a bunch of rocks, a couple bushes. I wouldn't say the bushes would hold anything when it comes to like catching me, but I mean,
I was gonna say
we're wearing helmets.
Because I was gonna say like I don't know, like worst comes to worst, like you could have just jumped.
I mean, if worse, I don't know if I were to fall. Honestly, I hope that I'm not kicking off when I fall. Right, I'm just falling straight down because I slip. I would still try to hold on to anything.
Yeah.
And if not, maybe at the end I'll try to kick off the wall, see if I can just push and not be a direct impact down. Maybe just slide a little on the side would be better, but I don't know. Trust me, as I was climbing, I thought of like 1,000 different ways to fall. Not die, to save myself.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about
a bunch of different ways to like catch myself. Because honestly, like if we fell, it wouldn't kill you. Especially because we're wearing helmets, but I mean like because we're not going to fall on our heads.
So it would just really, really hurt.
You might break something, really, but I mean like you're going to live for sure.
Yeah. You wouldn't have been on an episode of 1,000 Ways to Die, right?
No, I wouldn't have. We wouldn't have. No.
Well, I hope not.
But the thing is, it's exactly like your gear. You have to trust your gear when you go rappelling. When you're rock climbing like that, you have to trust yourself. Trust your footing, trust your hands, and trust your decisions on where you're holding on to. And honestly, that's just the only way to do it. Because if you get scared, you start feeling fried, then your hands get all shaky, and you start feeling. Trust me, I was scared. I was shaking like crazy, but I knew that what I was doing, I trust what I was doing. Hold on to rock.
This is a former Marine talking too. I don't know if I'm ready, guys. Like, I might just be quote unquote sleeping.
Maybe you should go to Kuwait first and then do a couple years there, then maybe come back and
we'll do I mean,
get deployed.
Afghanistan.
It was Iraq, but anyways.
But the only thing that kind of pushed me and Enrique when we were up there to go down already was the people, because there's people waiting for us to go down because they're like getting trained or whatever, getting like a tour. They paid for it. So we're like, dude, we got to do it. Like, we had to. Like, we came up here, we had to do it. So that's why I went first. And then, dude, once you make it down, like, you're like, it was an accomplishment. Yeah, you're like, okay, let me go back up. But I wasn't going to rock climb back up and do it.
Maybe go around.
But the funny part is that Enrique, he got a badass helmet. Pretty cool helmet. I love it. Oh, my God. Pretty cute. So tell me why.
First use too.
Yeah, first use. I don't know who, I won't say names.
Did he crack it?
No, he just dented it. There's a little dent. But it's like Enrique, it was his first time, huh?
How'd you dent the helmet?
I don't know.
The person wearing it just doesn't know. He's naturally hits his head places often, I guess. I don't know.
I guess that helmet was saving someone's life. I don't know. He was getting mad at his ex and going back to his ex, and he was hitting the mountain.
Yeah, which head we don't know.
The one that had the helmet.
Of course, yeah.
Maybe he's not used to wearing helmets.
Yeah, but no. So that
I
was
was a little sad about that. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. So that was San Antonio Falls. But let me go now to Malibu. Actually, before we go to Malibu, so when we finished our San Antonio Falls with Carlos and Ronnie didn't go, I hit up Ronnie and I was like, hey, or I didn't even hit him up. I saw on social media.
Dude. That's why I ghosted this guy for like a week. I was like,
Yeah, I saw
That's
social
the
media.
move. That's the move.
No, I saw social media, and I was like, I saw that he got his motorcycle license, so
Damn.
he got his motorcycle
Give him
license.
a shout out to Ronnie.
Thank you,
He's gonna
thank
give
you.
everyone a ride. And his motorcycles and teach us all.
Can we get those little side like cars?
Yeah,
Try
The little ones.
I
on
gave
the
you a
very
little
side?
scarf and like
Yeah,
some,
Like Harry Potter?
What's with the aviator glasses?
Yeah,
This is
like
Walmart
Harry
reference.
The
Come on.
the aviator glasses? That'd be cute.
yes.
Wait,
yes.
so who's okay, this is a serious question, guys. Who do you think, which baddie is gonna be going in ride bitch, or not bitch, what is it, ride in the back of Ronnie's motorcycle? Who do you
I'll
think?
gladly hold on to Ronnie. I mean, for
Yeah.
safety reasons, I will
Yeah.
sit behind Ronnie.
You think Enrique will be the first
And
one?
I will, I will gladly
I
hold
think
on to him.
I think Enrique will be the first
Well,
one. to do it.
I'm not nothing against. I mean, I'm okay with that. Hey,
Yeah,
man, what's
dude.
up?
I mean, like
No,
Cody
we encourage it.
Shakira, like this hips on line, dude. Like you can
This
just
hips
hold-
on line.
There you
can
go.
just
I'll hold on tight, bro. I'll make sure we don't die. If you
So
fall,
good.
I fall.
We encourage the male closeness here at the Baddie organization.
We do.
As close
yeah.
as we can.
We love each other a lot.
Yeah.
And
We're actually all holding hands right now.
That's
Yeah.
the only way we do this podcast.
yeah, no, but yeah, so I'm really excited though. So I'm Ronnie, be safe, and if you do want to become a baddie motorcyclist, do pop willies or something, bro. Like make something happen.
Do a backflip.
Do a backflip.
You know,
I'll
car chase.
rappel on my motorcycle.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, they have those ropes. It's a figure eight.
Figure eight, yeah. Figure something out, not eight. Figure something out. Not just saying. No, yeah. So I'm proud of Ronnie and his brother Nick. He was a baddie, or he still is a baddie. We still love him.
You have a bike.
He's not
I don't know. We still love him.
Actually, he was gonna go rappel with us, right?
Oh, he wants
Oh
to.
yeah, he said he wants to, dude. Yeah,
Nick,
he
yeah.
wants to check it out.
We should
I know,
start
I know
charging the
Herbert,
baddies, you know?
Herbert, he wants to check it out too. So.
Yeah, Herbert's gonna go. Herbert's
We're
gonna
gonna
do it.
force him. We're gonna push him off if he doesn't do it, but it's gonna
That's
work
not
out.
repelling. That's just murder. So
No, I mean, you'd be on rope. I'd stop you before you hit the ground.
Yeah,
Right.
but you know what? And we met some cool people when we were rappelling. We met, Daniel, sober Daniel Renz on Instagram. That's his name. That's his tag. But cool guy, man. We gave him stickers, and we're still gonna give stickers out to whoever says hi to us. So if we're out there rappelling or doing hikes, hey, say what's up. Or if you see us popping a wheelie or Ronnie popping a wheelie, like
or just flexing in the street, just come hit us up.
yeah, we'll give you guys stickers.
We'll give you stickers.
We love our fans, and we're gonna be doing good stuff for all you guys, and showing you guys how to rappel and all that stuff. So let's start with
So moving on to Malibu.
Malibu. So Malibu,
Funny
right?
story is that, right?
So so tell me why on a Friday night we decided to go to REI, our favorite store. We took Carlos with us because Carlos wanted to get his gear.
He's hanging out with us for some weird reason.
Yeah, I don't know why he was hanging out on a Friday night with us,
Probably
which he
business
never
life, so
does.
he just came with us instead.
And he's a baddie, right? So tell me why we decided to get our our gear, and we're like, wait, every single trail or mountain around us is closed. We're like, okay, so what? So Carlos got a gear. You know how when you're little, like you get like a present or something, you want to try it out the next day or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can't wait for it.
I was like that with my first girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, well, wait, hold on. Don't start with that. Well, okay, we'll start with, you know why it was funny too about calling, see me, and I said little guy or something? Well, it's because Enrique calls Carlos little, what?
I always call him Little Man.
Little
To
man.
me, he's a little
I don't know
man.
why, but he's buff. He's little but buff.
I wouldn't say buff.
Yeah,
He's dense. He's okay.
very dense.
yeah, so we ended up hitting up Enrique's cousin. Enrique's cousin, like, he wants to be a baddie. He will be a baddie. And
We don't have the budget.
Oh, we don't have the budget.
We saw his resume, and he had bigger balls, and he had more courage.
Bigger. No, he has a big heart, bro.
That's what I said. Bigger heart.
Yeah, he has a
bigger heart.
Bigger heart than
He's committed to nature. He's committed to the Baddies motto.
Yeah.
whatever
To the
the
cause.
motto is.
that we love everybody and we want to do good for.
And honestly, I think he's a very good candidate.
yeah.
So
So
we might even replace our HR.
yeah.
Well, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Right. So he ended up giving us a suggestion to go to Malibu to do rappelling, and I was like, well, let's look it up. So that Friday night, we literally looked it up, did our plan and everything, and we're like, all right, Saturday, wake up at 5:45, leave Azusa or leave our headquarters and go out there and explore. So we ended up doing that. So it was 4 of us. We went out there and I will say that we
It was a hell of an adventure, and it's funny
Yeah.
because in the beginning, like after we found out that San Antonio Falls was going to be closed because of the fires, like our mind was just so narrowed into that we weren't even thinking about like there's so many other places to go rappelling. We're just stuck on that place. And we're like, I guess we're gonna just cancel everything. But my cousin just said it like, oh, why don't you just go somewhere else? And we're like,
Can you?
I don't know. We didn't think that far ahead. We were still depressed about the first thought, but yeah, he suggested it. We looked it up, and it was a bit of a drive. It was like an hour drive, but it was cool. It was a nice little beach. They were gonna have a concert there later on that night.
They invited us.
They invited us to the concert. That was like literally gonna be right there on the beach. It was like a wedding going on, or wedding pictures going on right next to us.
Someone proposed.
Oh yeah, and someone proposed on top of the cliff where we're literally about to rappel, and like you see this guy go to his knees or to his one knee, and like literally propose to the girl, right? And we're over here like, what? I wonder if like this is if he's. I mean, I don't know, is this real? Is he really doing this? And it's a beautiful view. Though. It really is nice. So like, I mean, props to the guy. That was a good place.
Can you only rappel at night? I mean, in the day, or can you do it at night?
You could do it at night. We found out that our helmet have like a thing.
Is it like reflective?
No.
It has like little pieces of plastic. They're like tabs, I guess, on the two in the front, two in the back, and it's supposed to hold the strap for a headlamp.
Hello.
No shit.
That way, if you do it in the night, I mean, all you really have to see is the mountain and like your feet, which is all you need. It doesn't have to be a bright light, but everything else.
So yeah, it was pretty fun. We ended up meeting cool people. People asking us questions. They asked if we charge, but no, we don't charge.
Yeah, that was funny.
According to you, we do charge, right? Because we need to get.
Yeah, we're
We thought honestly the guy asked, "Oh, do you guys come here often?" We're like, "Oh, it's our first time." "Oh, cool. Are you guys in the plan of coming more often here?" Or I mean, I don't know, maybe. How much you guys charge? We're like, "Whoa." I mean,
but guess what?
We thought about it for a second. I mean, should we charge? Well, how much you want? What are you willing to give?
But since he asked that, he had the heart to ask that. We ended up giving him stickers. So
give him stickers.
Hey, talk to us and we'll give you a sticker. Hey, we love talking to his hand.
Took a picture for him.
Yeah. So no, that actually your cousin did take a picture of the guy that proposed. Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
We were being kind, so
like,
we're like, dude, the guy just proposed, like, make the moment better and interrupt them because that's just how you help people. And then, do you want me to take a picture of you? I know you just had a beautiful moment. And then, yeah, we took a picture of them. And they were so grateful. And, like, they were just having a moment there. We're over here just screaming with our music. So we put the music down to, like, change the vibe for these beautiful people.
We started putting, like I don't know, like cheating songs and stuff.
Like songs about your ex just to make sure that they're confident about their decisions. It was great. They walked away happy. Good for them.
Yeah, so we did that, right? So we ended up doing it. But guess what? We took Carlos again, right? So Carlos really, really, really loves going up and doing extreme stuff, heights.
He is an extreme person. He loves adrenaline.
Was this his nickname, Extreme, in middle school? Like
his nickname was something else a little more aggressive. But we're not going to talk about that.
But Ricky, can you explain the story or what happened to Carlos when he was up there? We told him to go down because I was at the bottom, so I couldn't see.
I mean, the story is very simple. He just got scared, and I mean, like, I don't blame him. I tried talking him out of it and convincing him that, like, you know what I mean? Like, trust the gear, trust what you're doing. Like, I trust me. We're like, there's a person on the bottom, a person on the top. Everything's completely secure. It's checked. We checked it, and I helped him check everything too. So I'm like, everything's fine. But it was just like I'm telling you, it is kind of scary. That first step was always the scariest when you have to look down and like you're just looking at the cliff, like, dude, like, is this rope really gonna hold me? And like, but after that first step, and once you're already like sideways, already kind of going down, all that goes away. You can just fly down. It's fine. But at first, it was scary. But he didn't trust himself. Honestly, is why he didn't do it. But he was shivering. He was scared. It took him a while. He ended up backing out the first time, and then eventually he did it though. He conquered his fears. We might have pushed him or not. I don't know. That's not disclosed in the report. But I mean, he did it. He did it, and he was happy at the end. He was shaking for a few minutes, but I mean, he did it.
Wait, so have you guys looked up any other spots like where to rappel?
Yes, we have. There's another place. They say Adewanda Falls. You guys have probably been to that one. Adewanda Falls.
Yeah. I've heard of it though.
Wait,
Carlos has been to it. Huh?
They have one there?
Yeah, I heard. I haven't been there. The only thing so
it's in Rancho, right?
No, is it in Rancho?
It's around that area.
It's around. Okay, well, there's different ones, right? The Hermit Falls and all that too.
Okay.
But I feel like you have to go and scout that area. You know, you got to see if there's hooks there. Because first off, I don't know if I trust myself. Well,
making a hook.
Yeah, making a hook. You know.
But can't you just wrap it around a fat old tree? Like, hey,
we can.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna use you.
We can.
Yeah,
we can, but we got to get that equipment. You know what I mean? So that's like we with baddies, we don't have the funds, but
Can you tie it to a car or something?
tell you to motorcycle.
yeah.
Take Ronnie's motorcycle.
Put it up there. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pop it in second gear and you get to go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, but yeah, we looked at other ones. So we're gonna try to explore more. Yeah, I would love to go back. So since we done already 2 places, I feel like the starter one will be San Antonio Falls for people, and then we can move on to like other ones. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like San Antonio Falls is like it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Ronnie's done it. Carlos done it. And
The climb is easy, and it's easy to come up and down, I guess. Because in some places, like it's once you get to the top, you come down. Like it's like a mission to get back up. But like San Antonio is really easy to get up. It's everything's like I don't know. It's a good atmosphere to like to learn and figure it out.
And there's less people. Well,
And there's
sometimes it depends.
people. I mean, at the time we get there, you'll be a pro by the time people start showing up.
Yeah. So you'll easily have like a couple turns just to like test yourself.
Get pushed.
Yes, but normally with rappelling though, what I told Enrique is that normally everybody has their gear, so you start from the top and you go all the way to the bottom. You know, so you hike up and then you rappel down where you start.
You rappel, you pull the rope, you rappel, you pull the rope, and you kind of end up at the bottom of that waterfall. However many tiers there is, but normally we've been doing it backwards, which is why it creates the whole rock climbing dash hiking up these like rock sides. But I mean, like it's fun. It's definitely like we're thrill seekers. I mean, at least me and Jonathan, we're crazy kids.
But the cool thing is that when you go up and down, that's an exercise because you're like really like you literally
That's for sure.
you literally get winded.
And then we
Like,
help people all the time.
Yeah, we help people. I don't know why we do that.
I don't know why either. I don't want to say anything.
You say
but
it.
Someone volunteers us to always do everything, but
I don't know. I heard that HR says that we need to help people.
HR's not a part of this right now.
Why
so
not?
we're gonna fire him.
We're gonna fire HR. Yeah,
I'll look into the books if we can get HR fired.
So actually, listen. You talk about fire, right? Fire. So what's going on with these fires in this SGV area? What's
SoCal, man.
I don't know. I'm just trying to learn people's gender. You know, that's
I heard
all.
this whole
gender reveal? Oh, stop.
the whole West Coast is on fire, dude.
Dude, either who dropped the mixtape? Was it Octavio, one of the baddies?
Oh, I
I heard it was so fire that a little fucking forest on fire.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like those fires are creating. I can't even go bike riding. We can't go bike riding, running because have you seen the air quality?
Yeah.
No, it's bad, dude.
It literally says bad.
No, yeah, this weekend I was actually helping out my dad because he needed help cleaning the garage a little bit, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll help you out, like move some boxes around, you know. So we're probably at it for like maybe like an hour, like moving shit around. But tell me why, dude. Like, I felt like my throat was kind of itchy, and like, okay, my parents have a cat. I don't know if it was because I'm not really around him, but I was just sneezing a lot. Like my throat was hurting. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, as soon as you stepped outside,
weird,
you just
bro.
smelled it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you smell smoke as soon as you step outside, especially up here, like as soon as you're close to the
Right
canyons.
next to the canyons.
Yeah, man.
You can't even see the sun
You
sometimes.
smell,
It's
yeah,
just so
yeah.
smoky
You
or
smell
foggy.
smoke. All of last week too. Like I woke up and my car was covered in ashes.
Full of ashes.
You can't even if you wash it. I don't.
Don't even wash.
Don't
your
even
car
try
at
cleaning
this
it off
point,
because you'll make it
guys.
worse.
Like,
Yeah, don't.
It's better to just drive off and let the wind push it off very gently. Because if you try to even touch it, you're just gonna smear blackness on it. It's just better if it falls off. But don't use the windshield wiper. Don't do anything. Just let it fly on its own.
Yeah, but I feel like what else? Like I feel like all these fires like are just causing harm to like the environment, you know. And have you guys been to? Okay, so I don't know why, but I decided to go to Moravia, and I went to Moravia with the car just to explore. And tell me why I feel like I was in Disneyland. Like there's so many people, like going up there to Moravia and seeing the show, like. Seeing everything that's going on, like all the fire, and like people are getting mad. Like the residents up there, they have like
it's not a show.
Yeah, they have a sign that says it's not a show because a lot of people are going up there just to like park their cars and take pictures. Now, there's some people up there that maybe work for like Nat Geographic or stuff like that, and they have like badass cameras, take pictures from far away. But there's other people that are just like looking around. So I was one of them. I went to drive around. And I thought it was going to be, like, empty. But no, dude, I'm telling you, there's cars, like, feel like Disneyland. Like, everybody's just driving, like following each other like a caravan. But they wanted to see the show. Everybody is all chismosos. We're chismosos too, right? Why not?
Maybe Miss Nosy in Spanish, but I don't know.
Nosy, yeah. But, You know what, guys? Yeah, like I said, we're back. This fire ain't gonna stop us hiking. We're not gonna be doing stuff like around here.
Our goal is to help, right? We love nature and all, but
we're gonna try to maybe go to like the beaches and do other stuff. So, because the beaches are more calm, but still, COVID, guys. Don't forget, COVID's still alive. Take care of yourself. Be healthy. Drink water, plenty of water with this heat. Try to stay indoors, and you know what? Just cook inside instead of eating out.
fun fact, guys, a really fun fact before we end this. Scientists have spotted a certain gas on Venus that may be linked to life on the planets. This is actually a couple hours ago today, where astronomers found this thing. So look it up. Pretty interesting for those of you that care about science.
Can we repel on Venus?
No, repelling.
But I mean, like, signs of life, guys, in Venus.
Yeah, guys. Hey, well, hit us up, guys. We're here. We're going to send you guys some stickers out there. Whoever follow us. We know who follows us and we know who don't. So, you know what I mean? If you like our stuff, we like you too. No, I understand. But, yeah, let us know. Hit us up. We're there. Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. We're going to start making some skits, but we'll see. It's kind of like everything's getting delayed, like everybody, like the baddies have to get adjusted to all this new dilemma, all this like the fire, COVID, what else? Someone got a motorcycle license, we're doing rappelling, so we just got to bring it back together. But we're here, guys. We're back at it. I'm happy to see you guys. And,
if you're from Venus, hit us up.
Yeah, if you're from Venus,
tell your homies out there.
We got you.
It's life forms from like bacteria and stuff, but that's just hope for actually mold and stuff.
Fuck, bacteria doesn't repel. I don't want to hear about it. No,
it's just a sign that now you can actually start life and it'll start growing and maybe in a couple more years.
You know what? Honestly, that's really cool. That's honestly really interesting.
Hey, bacteria from Venus, hit us up.
But all right, guys, stay safe out there.
So follow.
Stay tuned for the next one.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. Take it easy.